Hello everybody, it's Dio here from FirmButFair Gaming, bringing you a World of Warcraft video. So we had another pre-patch drop, and this week we are getting the Radiant Echoes. So let's not waste any time, just jump into it, let's go. So the big deal about the Radiant Echoes is that we are going to be able to get easy gear for gearing up alts. Gear drops at 493 as well as 480. And of course, there's going to be some cosmetics as well as mounts. But let's just go through, get you signed up with the quest, and off we go. So if you are level 70, you will get a quest called the Harbinger, which will give you the ability to warp to Dalaran to go talk to Kadjar and start the quest line for this. If you are not level 70, you can make your way to Dalaran through the Burning Legion, and then you're just going to want to go into the Chamber of the Guardian here, and there's going to be a little portal that you'll take up, and that will warp you up top. And as you can see down below, there's a portal down there to Dragonblight and a few of the other locations where these things will spawn. If you have the quest, you'll go over here, talk to Alira, and then to Khadgar, and then you'll be on your way. So there is a storyline that you can follow if you choose to, and you're level 70 and have the quest. Otherwise, you can just come down here, and there will be these various portals, as you can see, around the room. And they have a timer above them to show when the next Radiant Echo will be active. At the start, in the first week before when this comes out, they will spawn every 90 minutes, and then the following week it will be 60 minutes, and then after that it will be every 30 minutes. One thing I will warn about is if you are doing the quests and you end up go through the rifts and try to close the other rifts, sometimes you can, if you don't follow the quest line exactly, you can go through a rift which will send you back to some of the other storylines, and then of course legacy quests will be available. And just be aware that you don't end up doing heritage type quests or legacy quests and you stick to the actual storyline. Unless you actually want to do the heritage quest, then by all means do so. So once you go through the portal, it is basically like one of the great hunts that we were seeing in Dragonflight. So they've got 4 different stages. So the first stage is this congealed memory. It is going to be spawn on the map and kind of move around. Basically, you kill enough of them, and then it will move you on to phase 2. Phase 2 are Radiant Echoes. See, these are memories remaining, so you get a bunch of memories that spawn throughout the zone, and then you just go clear them out, and once they're all cleared, it will move on to Phase 3, which is going to spawn a nice little boss. So as you can see here, this one happens to be Onyxia, so it is a nice little, I guess you could call it, a world boss, so you just group up with everybody in the zone, and whittle it down. And once you kill this, you are going to get a cache, and inside the cache is going to be the chance at a 493 weapon, as well as chances at 480 gear as well. I did notice that the 480 gear piece that I got for myself was a leather item, and it was a warband piece, so of course warband is shareable across your accounts. And then I would be able to send that to like my druid or monk or whichever I would like to. And yeah, so you just whittle this down as a group, and then there is one phase left. So let's go over that one as well. So before we do that, I just wanted to show. So there we go. We got some memory. We got our little cache there, and we're going to open it up and show you what I mean. So there's the cache. So I got a 493 sword, and then there is the Warbound unique, or the belt that I was referring to. The last event, or the phase 4, which kind of exists until for the remainder in the zone for the time limit, is the lingering memories. So these are just zones where you can go, and there's going to be some of the ghost type beings there, and you just kill them for resources. Because of course we're gaining a currency that is going to allow us to go to some quartermasters in the different zones, and we'll be able to buy a multitude of different items. So this is the list of items that you can buy. This was produced by Mordain off Wowhead, so thank you very much for that. So as you can see, there's a ton of different items. So, and this of course would be Warbound. So we have weapons, we have armor for the various classes as well. cloaks and trinkets. And of course, down at the bottom here, we have our mounts and bags and pets. So if you're only interested in this sort of thing, it is 74,025 to get this. To get everything, you would need 351,025. So I was very appreciative of Mordain creating this. This is super handy. It actually doesn't take a whole lot to gain a lot of the residual memories, so I basically just killed Onyxia there and maybe a couple lingering memories, and I'm already up to 563, which is pretty good progress. I know that it's 350,000, but we got a few weeks left here to grind this out, and as this spawns every 90 minutes at the moment, but then it'll be 60 next week and then 30 after that, especially when it turns into the 30 minutes we are going to be able to grind out a ton of residual memories, so you'll surely be able to chip away pretty significantly at that value for however much you want to get to. So that brings us to the end of the video. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know below. I will do my best to answer them. As always, we appreciate any likes, shares, and subscribe, so please click those buttons. And until next time, I hope you are enjoying World of Warcraft and that you are as excited for the War Within as we are here, and we will see you in the next one.